Okay, Professor Brewster, my name's Lance Hall. So I understand for this assignment, I'm supposed to talk about virtual reality and how it works and what it's about. So my understanding of virtual reality or augmented reality, I guess those are two different things. So virtual reality is, it's an experience in which you can nowadays put on like a headset or goggles type thing that have screens on the inside, in which you can kind of get lost in this simulated environment. I know that these screens in front of us, they help us to get lost in this environment in which we can like learn or create worlds or play games. I know the technology nowadays is still pretty new. It's still in a pioneer stage, but I hope that it advances soon, especially in like 10 years, to where you can really get lost in it. I haven't had the opportunity to try any virtual reality headsets yet, like the Oculus Rift or anything like that. But when I think about virtual reality, I like to think about like the Matrix, because that's something that I'm kind of familiar with, and how it was so real that people thought real life, or that people thought this virtual reality was in fact their real life, when in reality it wasn't. I know that VR nowadays, you can either have like one or two screens in front of you on these goggles, and if you turn your head, some of them, they can do 360, some of them can't, but they can track your eyes and your head movement. And I think the whole concept and the whole point of them is, from a recreational standpoint, to get lost in a world, to enjoy leisure, I guess. Like with those type of virtual reality games, I know that they could be extremely useful for, I think like schooling as well. Like if you're in a medical profession and you're trying to practice, surgery on somebody, you can do it with these VR goggles and VR hand movements and things, to where you can simulate that, and it feels like real life, but it's not. And I could see the same thing going for like piloting and those types of situations. But I think this technology is absolutely incredible, in that we can use it to our benefit now, but I personally believe that it's still in a very pioneer stage, primitive stage, and that it's only going to advance in the next few years. I got some of my information from marksentlabs.com, as well as newgenerationapps.com. And I think these were both very good sites to use, because they taught me about the virtual reality headsets that we have now and how they are still in the beginning stages, but they are rapidly advancing because there's a lot of hype around it, right? And so yeah, that's what I learned, and I think they're very useful. And I love that everything can be connected to the internet, right? With the Internet of Things, and I'm just excited to see in our lifetimes how the Internet of Things can play a part in all of our lives, especially with these virtual reality type things. I'm excited to see the progress there. But thank you.